The Immaculate Conception High School Symphony Orchestra, with over 70 members, directed by world-renowned conductor Stephen Woodham, is known for its amazing performances and groundbreaking work. Another milestone they will create is the performance of the world premiere of Jamaican composer Andrew Marshall's work called the Kongkongkraba Abeng Symphony. It's specially written for the Immaculate Conception High School Symphony Orchestra. The work is seen as extremely powerful and groundbreaking, as it incorporates Jamaican traditional instruments, including the Abeng.
I was given this instrument called the Abeng, and at first I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can learn this, because, you know, like the baritone has this thing called a mouthpiece, so it was easier to make sound, but this doesn't have anything, you know, you just have to blow in there. So I was just like, I can't do this, but you know, I just practiced every day, and then eventually I got it. So to get a lower pitch note, you put your hand inside the instrument, so. And to get a higher pitch note, you would take your hand out.
Well, a symphony orchestra normally has, you know, the strings, the violin, violas, cellos, the brass and woodwind section. It also has percussion as well. With this particular orchestra, we have incorporated traditional Jamaican instruments, and we're talking about the Abeng, we're talking about the chromanti drums, we're having, you know, all the various instruments that we have. And it's very, very interesting what we've put together with all of this. And it is a unique flavor and a real sense of identity.
The Abeng Symphony is a musical narrative of the history of the Maroons in Jamaica.
It helps to not only narrate a specific moment in time. This is a great Maroon War between the colonial forces at the time. But what it does is that it helps us to examine in an artistic way, a musical way, our own tradition, the strains of what we've had, the West African culture, we've had the European culture, we have mixes of other influences from Asia and everywhere. And this particular symphony helps us to show and to really examine these particular qualities as well.
The Abeng Symphony will be performed across the island and hopefully North America and Europe.
This particular work that we have is actually a significant work. It's not many orchestras that can claim their own sort of work that has been dedicated to them. And not only that, is that this particular symphony orchestra that we have with these young, very talented students, which also incorporates a choir as well, by the way, is quite significant, and it has a unique voice, and this is really very interesting. I've been invited before to Paris to see if we could probably play there, and I was always very curious, what would we carry, what sort of music? And it is not a matter of simply doing a folk song or some familiar pop music. This particular work that we have is an artistic endeavor. And we are the interpretive artists for Andrew Marshall's work, and it really is quite significant.
The members of the orchestra say they are honored to be a part of the groundbreaking Kongkongkraba Abeng Symphony.
It's not common to see a symphony orchestra playing a Jamaican piece that has to do with the heritage of the country, and with different instruments such as the Abeng and certain drums that we have. It's original, it's an original piece, and it's very different from what you would normally hear other orchestras play.